right, it's the day I've been waiting for quite some time. I finally pulled the trigger and got this guitar after eyeing it for years. And I'll show you, of course, the unboxing, and also I'll let you know where I got it from, how much I paid for it, and how I was able to accomplish that. Stay tuned. All right, here we go. It's time to unbox. A little screwdriver. That should do the trick. Actually, I don't even think I need it. Nope. Don't need it. So yesterday, I had a funny story. Real quick. I saw my FedEx was arrived. I thought my guitar was going to be here, but it was just my strap and gel strap. I was like, oh, come on. I have to wait another day for this. It's alright, it's Friday. Apropos for a new guitar. I lied, I do get it. It's like Christmas. 2.5 months early. At least it's nice and protected. Thank you, Sweetwater. Ooh, more candy. I have candy in my box yesterday. There's more today. Thanks, Sweetwater. Oh my goodness. They don't mess around. That was probably embarrassing. Watch. Not as embarrassing as it was to do. Alright, get that out of the way. Piece of crap. Alright, here's the box. Don't need that stuck to it. Not too heavy. It was a little bit heavier than I expected it to be though, probably because it has a case, I would imagine. Alright, let's do this here. I'm going to swap this camera over to this side now. Let's see better. Alright. Getting closer, folks, getting closer. Just want to see the angle of this here. Yeah, I think we're good. That there better. Very well packed. Interesting looking case. Wow, okay, now I'm feeling the lightness of this. Wow. Okay, I see what's going on here. Strandberg warranty registration. January 3, 2023. So it's been sitting in the warehouse for about 10 months-ish. And it was inspected on August 25th, 2023. And I had them do the full setup with Elixir strings. Oh my goodness. This is definitely smaller than I thought it was going to be. No problem with that though. And here we go. Oh, I wanna flip it around here. I'm particular about how I want to pull it out of the box. Or out of the bag. Oh wow. Here we go. Guitar Workshop. Look at this thing. This is more beautiful in person than I thought it was going to be. Very nice. Very lightweight. This is some quality workmanship. This is some quality everything. See what they put it in. Very nice. Get the straps on there, and we'll do some test riffage once I get it up and running. Oh yeah, this is really nice. Look at that Endura neck there. That's definitely going to take some time to get used to. See how the knobs feel. Overall, pretty solid. Not very stiff. There's a little bit of wiggle to it, but that moves pretty good. I don't have a pick. Well, actually, I lied, I do. thought it'd be harder to. Sometimes I notice my fat fingers seem to get stuck in between strings. Very nice. Plays good. Good action so far just on that. I haven't even tried any thrash riffs yet. All right. So clearly you can tell it's a different day. I got a different shirt on, but hey, you know what? Only I would recognize that, right? Anyways, so before I plug it in and test it out, I want to just, see how it is just by itself, nothing plugged in, like acoustically, basically. And it's kind of nice, it's really, it sits perfectly here. I could probably have it a little lower. I'll adjust it, but it's so light, and just, I've already played it a few times, but I would say it's very comfortable, and my hand just goes up and down the neck very easily. I can definitely adapt to the curved frets here, and I think it really helps with getting to the higher frets, especially the Enduro neck, how it kind of slopes from here and it kind of extends back here, so you have more, room to maneuver your wrist and your hand. So, anyways, but it's just like butter, man. It's good. I'm not gonna be as good as all those other guys who actually, get endorsed by Strandberg and all those other, gear companies. But it's fun, even for someone like myself and other, just casual players, maybe semi-pro. I wouldn't consider myself anywhere close to pro, but definitely, I do enjoy writing and recording music. It's better than demo style. Let's put it that way. So, but. Just feels so good. Of course, having the Elixir strings helps as well. It's so nice having a guitar that's just, so light, and it's not like a burden. Even buying this little Diadario, I think it's pronounced, like a gel pack that goes on your strap. I don't even know if I really even need it. I bought it just because I'm so used to having to need one on my Gibson and even my Schecter. But here we go, I'm gonna plug in now. All right, enough of the acoustic stuff. You wanted to hear what it sounds like when it's plugged in, right? And what's really interesting about this guitar is can't immediately tell where to plug it in. If you look at it, it's like, where do you plug it in? Oh, let's see if I get the right angle here. See that right there? Yeah. I think it's cool. I've never seen anything like that before. But yeah, I'm gonna back up here in just a sec. But I have this Stevie T from Amped called the Rectifier. It's pretty fun, actually. And I love his goofy videos on YouTube. But he has this Rectifier and Kalaline, Shredeemer, and Gent God, and he has this Rectifier Heavy setting on here. But I created one called Rectifier Heaviest. It's a little bit more beefy version. It works great with my Les Paul, and we'll see. See how it sounds with this guitar here, because this doesn't have the active pickups. And I know people say, oh, it doesn't matter. It's all about your tone and settings. Blah 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 blah. Trust me, having active pickups definitely helps when it comes to thrash. That little bit of preamp, don't diss it. All right, but in this case, you can still get crank out some decent crunch with this, even though it's not really a thrash guitar, and thrash is kind of like how I play. I'm very like staccato and palm muting, and I'll show you. But it's pretty good. I would say that the action is amazing. Definitely, I would say the best thing about this guitar, and just being able to move my hands up and down the fret without fatigue. It's amazing. All right, I'm gonna stop yammering on here. Let's get right to the demonstration here. Again, this is Amped Stevie T's Rectifier on the Rectifier Heaviest. Oh, by the way, with God's Cab IR in there. That's a pretty good thing. I'll have to put in the description. Very forgiving, because I'm like I said, I'm a sloppy player, and yeah, definitely helps make up for it, especially not, you know, having my hand get like feel cramped up. It slides like butter, man. It's so good. I don't know if you do the neck thing. I probably wouldn't try to do that on this, but some people like to do a little bend to get that. But I don't know if I want to take any chances with this thing. This neck is too expensive for that. I just love the sustain, like this. You can hear every single note cut through. And this thing actually does a better like pitch squeals than my freaking Les Paul the Gibson Les Paul Studio that I have. And that thing's, you know, I think it's obviously there's a gate setting on there, but it's like I didn't even have to change the gate on this. It's sick. All right, what else can we try on here? I'll probably do like 3 of them here. Let's do like a regular American rock kind of sound. How about we switch this here all the way up to the other end? Probably the best preset, but yeah. Let's do some Redemption here, which is the reverb and delay and everything on it. Try the all the way on this setting, which I think is the pickups and then the neck. Playing solos on this is definitely even more fun than doing riffs. I mean, this thing is so clean, so nice, so just butter smooth. Let's try this other setting here, whatever it's called. So good. Like, I know playing my other guitars I would have totally screwed that up, but it's just like my fingers just, I don't know, just know where to go, and it's easy. And when it's just so easy to get up here and play the higher notes, just the way they cut this out like that, man. All right, I'm gonna do some clean stuff on here. I haven't done any clean things on here yet. This will be the first time doing it, so I'll be as surprised as you are with how it sounds, I guess, or not surprised. Hopefully not surprised that it's freaking amazing. Oh yeah, that's one of the things. It's definitely a little flat there, so I'm gonna see how easy it is to tune this. Oh, so nice. There we go. Still out of tune. All right, that was okay. You know, it might not be the best setting on the freaking amp there, but try this one instead. Oh, that's better. Sounding thing. literally played that almost flawlessly for the first time ever. That's how good, so good this neck is, and just the action and just the fretboard, like everything all combined. They did a really good job with this. Makes casual players sound almost pro, might I dare say. All right, let's do one more, I promise, and then I'll stop yammering. Thank you for sticking around. Let's do a fat clean. Oh, actually, you know what? Fat clean is probably gonna be nice. I think it sounds much better clean when I push the knob all the way this way versus when I have it, like, you know, on distortion. It just sounds so much nicer. So I think maybe I would probably use this for the heavy thrashy stuff, the metal stuff, and then this here for the clean stuff. So sweet, I love it. Let's try a little bit of solo clean stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I can't play that fast clean because you're not gonna notice my mistakes, but yeah. I would say overall, I'm very impressed with this. I think I just need to dial in my tones a little bit for the heavier thrashy stuff. But even, you know, even that stuff, I mean, like, okay, bonus round, all right? Let's do a little bit of some really heavy stuff and see how it sounds. You know, you usually see people like, you know, what's that guy's name? Shoot. Damn it, Per Nielsen from Scar Symmetry. Yeah, all right. I have it back on rectifier heaviest, all the way back down here. And, let's see how this sounds like here with some really heavy stuff. The black metal stuff, I would say this is probably the least likely guitar to do that kind of stuff. It's just not, doesn't have that dark punch, and it might just be my tones, but. Maybe more like Black and Death or straight death metal, it probably can do well, but for some reason it doesn't seem to have that same sound that my Gibson or even my Schecter Diamond, whatever it's called, seems to crank out. I feel like I'm just strumming more than just like getting that attack. Maybe it'll sound better when it's recorded to mix with other instruments, some bass, some drums, maybe some keyboards. So maybe I'm just so used to having my guitar just like try to put the bass out and the preamp, and like it just, I don't know, I feel like maybe with the drums and bass and recording it, mixing it might sound better because it's more of a natural sound the guitar is putting out, so you can probably hear the notes better, which is more important in the end, right? So there you have it, folks. This is the Strandberg Boden 6 Metal White Edition. This thing is, it's beautiful, man. I mean, it's the white is almost like a creamy white, like I can, like one of those candy canes that you get for Christmas. You could probably, you know, take a bite out of it. It looks so good. It's so sexy. But yeah, this is definitely the best guitar I've ever owned. Just a matter of getting the tones dialed in for me at this point going forward, but definitely worth the money for it. And I'll tell you how I got it for how much I paid for it in the description. Thanks for watching. Stay metal.